Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Before we start off the video, I want to mention something that I am a little embarrassed about, which is that I have not played Sonic Colors before this year. But before you click off the video trying to state that my opinions are invalid, I would like to say that the point of this series is to show off if the video game can hold up well in 2020, the current year that this video comes out on. So, I would have to say, if anything, having my first blind playthrough of Sonic Colors allows me to have fresh new opinions. And with that out of the way, I'd like to split this video into sections: story, voice acting, controls and gameplay, and finally the likes and dislikes. So, without further ado, let's hop into this. Okay guys, starting off the video about story, the story goes that Sonic and Tails investigate Dr. Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, where Dr. Eggman admits to the public that he has turned over a new leaf and has created an amusement park to make up for his past deeds. The park is revealed to be a cover-up for Eggman, however, who is capturing nearby plants and kidnapping the natives, an alien race known as Wisps. Wisps are aliens that are charged with power, that when Sonic absorbs a Wisp, he will transform, and this will allow him to traverse through the worlds and levels a lot easier. And with the power of the Wisp, this would allow Sonic to be able to defeat Eggman. Throughout the game, Sonic will visit each of the planets to stop Dr. Eggman's plan. So that's pretty much how the story goes in Colors and a gist, kind of. Now, I do have a spoiler warning right now. So if you wish not to have the Sonic Colors story spoiled for you, please click off the video right now and go play the Sonic Colors game, because truly, it is a game best played blind. Alright? Okay, are we all good? Cool. So, the ending pretty much is that Eggman builds a robot consisting of all the power from all the Wisps in the game, and he calls this thing Egg Nega Wisp. But skipping ahead to how Sonic defeats it, he uses the power of all the Wisps himself. This is a final boss which actually doesn't use Super Sonic. Sonic uses something called the Final Color Blaster, in which Sonic uses a colorful blast to send Eggman to outer space. There's then a cutscene of the interstellar amusement park blowing up from some purple energy ball, and Sonic runs off, claiming that this is not going to end well. Unfortunately, Sonic does fail to escape, but the Wisps, using their powers, save Sonic and help him land safely on Earth. We then get a moment between the third important character after Tails, which is Yacker, the Wisp who begs Sonic to help save his friends. And that pretty much, I guess, would cover the story of Sonic Colors. Something I would mention though, that really bugs me, is that the Wisps make a future returning games like Sonic Forces and Sonic Lost World, and that is what really kills the story for me, because I mean, it just gives it less value, and it's not as emotional as I guess it could be, because I know what's going to happen in the future. But I guess that's really all I can say for the story, so... This will be most likely the shortest part of the video, but let's start this. In this game, Jason Griffith, who had been voicing characters like Sonic, Shadow, and even Jet the Hawk from 2005 to 2010, had been replaced with a new voice actor for Sonic with Roger Craig Smith, who still voices Sonic up to this day, or from when this video comes out. Tails is voiced by Kate Higgins. All I know is that she voiced Tails in Colors and Sonic Freeriders. I don't have too much to say on her because I never really focused on the voice acting unless it was Sonic's. And of course, Dr. Eggman is voiced by the very talented Mike Pollock, who had been voicing Eggman since 2004 up to today, or when this video comes out. There are only two other voices, which are Eggman's robots Orbot and Cubot, who were voiced by Wally Wingert and Kirk Thornton for Orbot and Cubot. And really, that's about it for the voices for this game. It really does kind of have a small cast, but it really does work well with this game. But yeah, let's hop into the controls and gameplay section. Okay guys, so starting off with the controls, I don't think I can really say an honest opinion due to the fact I played Sonic Colors through the Wii emulator known as Dolphin. This allowed me to make the game control how I liked, and since I had a PlayStation 4 remote, I made the game control just like Sonic Generations, so I apologize for that. Moving on to the gameplay, however, I can say something. In the game, there are 7 worlds which consist of Tropical Resort, Sweet Mountain, Starlight Carnival, Planet Wisp, Aquarium Park, and Asteroid Coaster, and Terminal Velocity. Each world consists of 6 acts and a boss level. Only exceptions are Terminal Velocity, which has only 2 acts and a final boss stage. Throughout each world, you would be unlocking a new wisp. For example, at Asteroid Coaster, you would unlock the Frenzy Wisp. There was no specific order to play each world because after Tropical Resort, you could go to Sweet Mountain or Starlight Carnival. The choice would be yours. Now, going into how these actual levels control, they are very much alike to the daytime stages of Sonic Unleashed. Throughout whichever world you are, there will be wisps to help you go out through each stage. There are 8 different wisps that you are able to find and use through the game. The white wisp will be filling up your boost meter, because in games like this, the rings will not fill up the boost meter like in Unleashed. This is a tactic which is seen again in games like Sonic Forces. There's the cyan wisp, which will make Sonic turn to a laser, allowing you to plow through enemies and get through the stages very quickly. The next wisp is the yellow wisp, which allows Sonic to become a drill and go through and drill the ground. The wisp which follows is the green wisp, which will temporarily allow Sonic to hover for a certain period of time. Next is the blue wisp, which allows Sonic to become a cube and make new platforms. The orange wisp will allow Sonic to become a rocket and fly up into the sky. And the next is the pink wisp, which will allow Sonic to become a pink spike ball with the ability to spin dash. And the last 2 wisps I just mentioned did get a return in the game Sonic Generations, as a little fun fact. And finally, the purple wisp will allow Sonic to become some purple frenzied monster, which will destroy everything in its path. And that would be about it for the gameplay, I guess. In the end of these types of videos, I like to mention some of my likes and dislikes of the game. So, starting off with the likes, I guess, is I like how we get the concept of wisps, these alien creatures which allow Sonic to have new abilities instead of having a dumb tactic like a sword or rings, like secret rings or something like that, in the respective games like Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret Rings. These are an amazing addition to the game, and they definitely don't slow the game down. They're actually very fun to use, and I like how colorful each world is along with that, and we never have a dull moment. I like the voice acting. I think the cast for this game did an amazing job, and there were some lines which Roger Craig Smith didn't get a laugh out of me, like,
"So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?"
Overall, I think that this is an amazing game and would definitely recommend anyone who is a Sonic fan to play it. Now, I'm gonna go to my dislikes. I don't have many, but one of them is that I kind of don't like how each world doesn't have its own unique boss. For example, the boss from Aquarium Park is very similar to the boss from Sweet Mountain, or the boss from Planet Wisp is nearly identical to the one from Tropical Resort. Something else I disliked, in all honesty, was that this game was too easy. I think I could have been a 1-year-old and finished this game the same way I have now. Even the final boss was ridiculously easy. I think this game overall is an amazing title to the franchise, and it's definitely one of the better Sonic games which we have gotten in the last 10 years. I can't deny that it was an enjoyable experience playing a game which did not rely on nostalgia like games after Generations. I personally would give this game a 9 out of 10. I truly did enjoy the game, and I think all of you guys should play it too. But without further ado, if you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure to smash that like button, as it's always appreciated. And please, if you guys enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing, as I do work very hard on my videos. I mean, I did work on this script for 2 hours, you know, but it was worth it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have an amazing rest of your day.